So, in this interconnected world, obviously, we believe that showing acts, creating content, engineering that is the way to create that connectivity with consumers. And in some recent research, and I would commend this research to you, there's a fantastic piece of work done by Peter Field, who's an independent planner, and Les Binet from DDB, analyzing probably one of the biggest blocks of effectiveness case histories anywhere in the world, which is the IPA effectiveness case histories. And what they've shown quite conclusively, that the work that delivers the strongest return on investment is work which they're defining as what they're calling fame work. So work that drives a conversation, that drives content, and creates shareability. And the second biggest is emotional work. So fame and emotions are the core drivers of effectiveness. What you see is that the fame campaigns are around 2.3 times more efficient than any other campaign. Now, bear in mind, this data is against all successful effectiveness campaigns. It's heavily skewed to European data, but I suspect that we would find it true in other markets around the world. But this is the best body of evidence in the world. What is really interesting is it appears that it's becoming more important. What they did is a comparison of the most creative, effective campaigns pre-2004 and afterwards. And the suggestion is that the more creative work is actually becoming more efficient. And the reason for that, of course, is, around 2004 was the time of the rise of social media, the ability to more easily distribute and share content and participate in brands, and that's been the impact of creativity. And there's this great quote, if they won't share it, don't air it. And increasingly, I think that that's true for markets. So the final act we want to show, we'll now go we've been in India. I just want to go to a very recent case in China. This was done by proximity in China for Volkswagen. We talked a lot yesterday about the differences between the way Chinese online consumers behave online. They tend to engage much more and participate much more in social media content because it's very much an outlet for communication. And this is a current case history which is very rich in social media, it's very rich in CRM, but it's really about trying to shape the future of the biggest automotive brand in China.
Volkswagen has always built cars for the people. In China, Volkswagen also mobilized the masses through the early introduction of the Santana. Today in China, there is a market where more car models are sold than anywhere else in the world. Consumers demand that foreign brands localize their products. So how could Volkswagen once again become the people's car? Instead of building cars for the people, we will begin building cars with the people. We called it the People's Car Project. But how to inspire the Chinese people to create new ideas for cars? To do it well, we had to reset everything we knew about cars, no matter how odd, which shape, color, or function. The car can be anything. Started by joining the millions of conversations in social media, challenging people in their existing communities to focus their passions on ideas in and around cars. Dialogue here fuels our own social media platform, where we give both beginners and experts tools to create ideas and design cars to fit their needs and dreams. Whatever they can't do using tools, they can document with pictures, videos, and words. The people's creations are then shared back into their social networks, like the conversation first began. To fuel people's imagination, we launched with a national campaign using ideas from people.
他睡着了，咚咚咚咚咚咚咚咚，车子又那个。
How do we turn the different ideas of the billion people into cars they would want? A democratic voting system works to find the best solutions, the most unique ones. Points, badges, levels and rewards drive ongoing engagement. Volkswagen engineers and designers regularly review the ideas, responding to the people, and using them to innovate current cars, shape future ones, and ultimately design a new car, which eventually will become a real car. The first car truly created by the people, for the people. Volkswagen. Das Auto.
So yes, we are living in a different world, a fundamentally different world, but what really lies at the core of that change is the rise of self-expressionism. We saw from Coca-Cola that they create 1.8 billion new products a day. How much does the consumer create? On Facebook alone, the consumer is creating 3.5 billion new pieces of content on Facebook every day. That's double what Coke, one of the largest companies of the world, is producing. We're now living in a U.O world. We must create the world's most compelling commercial content. We must create content that's so powerful and so engaging that it will change the way consumers think, feel, and act about a brand. No longer are we just in the business of advertising, we're now in the business of creating acts and not just ads. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.